I have been told that this is also round 1 still for the qualifiers for a spot in DreamHack Summer 2012. And we have visualize your enemy versus... Oh, we already did the picks and bans. Oh, I didn't know that. I just got a password that I needed to join. So we're gonna check what we have in this single elimination qualifier. So yeah, okay. We're gonna check out the Tough Bananas, where we see two stand-ins, I think. Yeah, we have Balsam on the Leshrac, looking towards the bottom lane together with Buller on the support Shadow Demon. What? Another remake for a streamer? No? Never mind. Okay, so Buller on the Shadow Demon. We have IVZ on the Sand King. Looking to be tri lane, possibly? Wonder if the Leshrac or the Sand King is gonna farm. Secretly hope the Sand King, but I'm expecting it's gonna be the Leshrac. So we have on the rest of the Tough Bananas, we have S4 on the Shadow Shaman in the middle.
30 seconds.
Nice pushing power there. Ooh, and a Tidehunter. With Unicorn, who is, I think, is a stand-in. So that's everybody of the Tough Bananas, and that means the Tough Bananas have team fight, they have pushing power, they have a good disrupt, good support with the nice disrupt, more team fight with the Epicenter, and more team fight with the Edict and the Nova, and of course more pushing power. A very strong team here for the Tough Bananas, I have to say. Let's see what the Radiant has done with their lineup in the meantime. We have a Queen of Pain, played by Dega Steve, on the solo bottom lane from what it looks like. We have the Vengeful Spirit, played by Sixpacks, supporting the Queen of Pain from what it looks like. Okay, so no solo lane for the Queen of Pain, it's going to be supported. We have the Windrunner in the middle, played by Real Divine. It's going to go up first. The Shadow Shame will be a tough job. And we have Munas playing the Earthshaker, and who has already managed to pick up a Haste Rune and is going to try to lay down a great Fissure that he's going to put on/behind the... There we go! Tidehunter was going to get right-clicked down a little bit. I think he should have done the Fissure a little bit earlier, so Tidehunter had a longer way to walk around that, but, you know, it's a Haste Rune, you can't really... Well, you might not calculate it all that well. Doesn't matter. It was a nice arrest. And that brings us to the last player on the field, which is Nyx. Who is Nyx? Playing the Mirana, farming on this top lane versus the solo laning Tidehunter, who I think is gonna not having all that easy time with the two there. But if he's gonna do his anchor smash all that a lot, then he will be able to harass and get some last hits out of that. So 2 dual lanes for the Radiant, and a tri lane and a solo lane for the Dire. And let's check out the team composition a little bit extra. I mean, they have good team fight in the Earthshaker. They have a nice arrow if it hits from the Mirana, and good solid laning phase also from her. Same for the Queen of Pain with a Sonic Wave, so that's an extra team fight. If you have a Echo Slam and a Sonic Wave, that will do a lot of damage. We have a chasing Radiant. Sorry, chasing Dire. They're extending a little bit. Gonna take out this creep wave. I'm just gonna move a cat. There we go. And we have some server lag. This is not me. This is the server. We have a pause coming out from Arana. There we go. Just to check if everybody's ready again. Yeah, and there we go. So the server having some lag issues today. It's the second time this happened already. Let's see. So yeah, they have a good assist in the Vengeful Spirit, also with the stun. I think they should have a very strong laning phase, but then again, Disruption is really powerful. Burst Strike after that or before that, it's gonna be a tricky one. And of course the Windrunner, again, they have 3 heroes. They have 3. Yeah, they have and Mirana and Vengeful Spirit, they also have Vengeful Spirit, but I mean the Windrunner, and they have the Queen of Pain. Those 3 heroes are all strong solo laners, all strong laners, regardless if solo or not. I should be able to get a nice amount of farm. We see Windrunner picking up a double damage rune. And seemingly Windrunner towards the top lane, but Tidehunter is no longer there. Am I missing him? Oh no, there's Tidehunter. He is in a lot of trouble. Tidehunter isn't, or is Mirana in a lot of trouble? There's no mana on the Tide to do a gush, and there's only one last hit for the... Oh, double damage rune. Where's the... Oh, is hit? Yeah. Bye, Tide. I just thought that Kraken's Shell must have been the luckiest one he'd ever had. The one that blocked a lot of damage from the Windrunner, but yeah. Mirana getting the last hit on that one, getting the first blood. It was a really nice kill. And Mirana almost died though from the anchor smash. And look at that first tower taking so much damage. That's gonna be the trouble that the Radiant is gonna be in. Stun's gonna go off, Burrow Strike's gonna go off, Stun, not another stun, yeah. Shadow Demon take the last hit on the Vengeful Spirit who didn't stand a chance. And the Edict will be up again to take down this tower. Shouldn't be a hard job. They do like nice amount of damage on the Leshrac also though. But that's gonna be the issue versus the Leshrac. I mean, your tower is gonna be pushed so fast. You need something more than a solo laner, I believe. I think it would be nice if the Earthshaker joined that tri-lane so they have some more control over that lane. Queen of Pain gonna be picking up the regen rune. And it's gonna try to get away. I think Sand King wants to do a burst strike. Oh, disruption. There we go, disruption is gonna be there. Stun from Leshrac is gonna be there too. Getting the hit. Blink is on cooldown still. Last hit going to Leshrac. Seems like Vengeful Spirit wanting to try to go for that, but doesn't, yeah. Changed back when he saw that he was outnumbered by quite a bit. So he's not gonna go for that. You see Mirana taking a little bit of damage here. Oh, it's gonna she's gonna back off. That's cool. Okay, let's see how this middle lane is going. They've been fairly quiet. We saw Windrunner on the top lane assisting on the Tidehunter kill, but that's been it. Shadow Shaman is having 24 for 7, not bad. Oh, ward trapping the Windrunner, who does pop her Windrun. Shackle is there. Windrun is, well, actually nice. I was gonna say nice save, but the Serpent Wards got the last hit in on the Windrunner. She did pop her Windrunner. Tower cleared a way for her to get out again, but it wasn't enough, so she died anyway. A nice Vengeful Spirit support also incoming, stunning the Shadow Shaman, so he at least couldn't do anything anymore. But it wasn't needed. Because Windrunner died, Shadow Shaman getting the kill. Tidehunter is almost level 6, so we might see some Ravages soon. It's they, so they saw each other in case you were wondering. Earthshaker could stand there and still see that place, that point I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I think he could. So yeah, we were looking at the farm. We see 32 for 7 on the Shadow Shaman and 9 for 3 on the Windrunner. So Windrunner is not getting any farm at all out of this. Well, 9 last hits, okay, out of this many middle lane. That's gonna be tricky for her late game. She needs that farm. Burst Strike is there on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker taking a lot of damage. Power Shot will go through to try to help him out a little bit, but he didn't have a chance. And, Shadow Shaman getting the hit there. And that's a nice aggressive ward there. Earthshaker just stood there trying to do a perfect Fisher, but he couldn't do so. So he was away. Oh, hello. Hello, gank team. Let's see where we're going. Belson wants that. Disruption is gonna go first, Stun gonna go after. Hello, Disruption. The Shrek stun incoming. There we go. Edict is on. Dying so fast. Shadow Demon getting the last hit though. Power Shot will go through Leshrac, who's shackled by a 2-3. Tower will still do quite a bit of damage on Leshrac also. But he will be able to get away. Illusion's tanking up the tower while they back off. Actually, they want to go for this tower. Shadow Shaman wards are up once again. I think Leshrac will do an Edict too. There we have it. He's gonna stand on the right side of the tower just so he can get the Edict done only on the tower, but it's gonna take so much damage. Will die to the Windrunner, even though Queen of Pain was being disrupted. And Sand King doesn't want to be here anymore either. But they don't want to chase him. Don't want to risk doing anything. Dying. Burrow Strike is gonna hit, and the Vengeful Spirit, who is probably gonna go down to the Shadow Demon, killing her off with yeah. shadow poison. That's yeah, good trade for the Dire. Good trade for the Dire. They didn't lose anything, I believe. Well, they lost Leshrac. They lost Leshrac. Yeah. Vengeful Spirit dying 3 times already. Not having the greatest time of her life. Mirana getting killed here by an Edict and a Gush and an Anchor Smash. Tidehunter teleporting out. And the Shrek he is doing the towers nice and systematically. I mean, he went for the bottom tower first, middle tower after, and now he's gonna go for this top tower. He does take a power shot in the face, so it is a little bit low. He's gonna back off for now because he doesn't want to go there where it's the risk of dying again. Did see that once already. Shackle shot latches is Sand King 2 or 3. Power shot will go through. Fisher will be there. Arrow from Mirana will finish it off. And that's all it needed to take kill a Sand King. Nice kill for that. Might seem a little bit overpowered, but it's good to just take those kills when you can. Overkill, not overpowered. Wow. Annoyed by myself. On the bottom lane we see Shadow Shaman has rotated down to lane against the Queen of Pain, who's still trying to farm a little bit here. Queen of Pain has 20 for 9. Not doing an all too great job. We see that Leshrac, who was farming here earlier, is having 28 for 3, so he was doing a better job than the Queen of Pain was. Tidehunter finished off the Vengeful Spirit with what seems like to be Gush. And yeah, it's the Vengeful Spirit. She is so low in HP. It's shouldn't have been a difficult job. Power shot will go through to do a little bit of damage. Level 4 power shot, I believe. Yeah, definitely doing a lot of damage on the Sand King. Who's level 6. Edict will go off on the tower. Teleport will be in, but they're not gonna do anything. Shadow Demon is taking an arrow though. The Shrek stun was there. Fisher is there. Tide is gonna go down here. Doesn't have mana anymore. And Tidehunter, Leshrac being on the run. Power shot will go through, doesn't hit him. And oh, Mirana still got him. Mirana still got him. I thought he didn't. I thought he got away. Triple kill for the Mirana. Yeah. So that was indeed the Starfall already hitting on the Leshrac, but only hitting in the base. So yeah, that's why you see the ult chat on the Starfall. But nice kill, nice comeback from the Radiance. Visualize your enemy. There we go. And yeah. That was not a very good pushing from the Dire. Definitely not. And the tier 1 tower still stands. I mean, the Dire do have if this goes all too late game, they don't really have that carry that the Radiant do have. I mean, they have a Mirana. Mirana could, if she farms up enough, she could be dominating this. And by this I mean the whole game. The Dire really need to get it from the team fight. I see a Blink Dagger up on the Shadow Shaman. And it looks like that Dire wants to go for this again. They need to go for this again, like I said. They need to take this early game. I'm just gonna set it to this, to offline, so you don't see that anymore. There we go. Fixed. Just for you. And Ravage is up once again. And there we go. Teleports are coming in though. Power shot will go through, do some extra damage. Edict is there once again to damage on the tower. Fisher is there, stopping the creep wave. Edict's, yeah. Leshrac backing off is quite low. Power shot will go through. Doesn't hit on the Leshrac, but does hit on the... Ooh, nice evasion from the arrow from S4 there. Yeah, this is a 5 versus 5. And I would, in theory, I would say... Ooh, the Dire got this, but we'll see. Shackle shot going off. Sand King gonna die here, taking a lot of damage. It's gonna go. Ravage is there. We have Leshrac killing off the Queen of Pain, and Disruption is going off to try to save the Shadow Shaman. But Power Shot will still get a kill on him, and that's 3 for 2. I was gonna say that Sand King was gonna go down, but he went for a Sandstorm, and was safe until Queen of Pain Sonic waved him away. We see Windrunner still getting a kill on. Ooh, oh, nice once again. Cricket Shell's there to save the Tide. Windrunner taking a lot of damage from the Shadow Poison. Burst Strike is going to be there in 5 seconds. Windrunner trying to get away, has Phase Boots, but doesn't have mana for another Windrun. And Tidehunter taking the kill with the Anchor Smash. He is so happy he has that Kraken Shell on level 1, otherwise he would be so dead.
Double damage.
But good job for him, we're seemingly going for a pipe. So go Unicorn. Never thought I'd say that. Being Unicorn and all. Didn't we see Sand King? No, Sand King doesn't have a lot of gold for the amount of farm I thought he had. I guess he doesn't have that much. He died 3 times and doesn't have any kills himself yet. Has been a little bit out of position though in the previous team fights. Just now he got caught out. He should have been, like, as a Sand King you want to wait back until you have a perfect shot to do your epicenter. But didn't seem like he wanted to wait all that much. It wasn't the best time for him, especially when you have a Tidehunter. Oh, Mirana gonna try to leap away. Shackle shots. We see. Oh, Mirana's still gonna die here. By the way, he's gonna try to TP out. Gonna get a Ether Shock on the face. But yeah, I think Sandky should try to stay a little bit back until at least the Ravage has gone off. Maybe. See Smoke up on the Radiant? See if they want to go for something like that. Ravage is 25 seconds until it's up again for the Tidehunter. Let's check out the gold difference in the meantime, because I didn't do that yet. 5k in advantage for the Dire. Blink Dagger on the Shadow Shaman was there. We saw that. Didn't get the chicken anything. Hex. Chicken. And they want to push this. They should push this. They have a heavy push lineup. They should push this. Fisher is gonna go through. Arrow hits a creep, nothing else. Works from the Shadow Shaman. We'll do a little bit of damage on the tower. Are focused on the tower, so won't hit anything else. But we'll get killed off by the Mirana and the tower. Edict is gonna go off. Shackle Shot doesn't latch on Leshrac. And it looks like the Dire gonna back off. But they did take quite a bit of damage from the tower. If they do that once again, the tower will be down, and then the barracks will be vulnerable again. In the meantime, the Radiant are getting less time to farm, so the lineup that they have that requires farm, especially versus this lineup from the Dire, is not really working out all that great. But if they are able to defend everything, defend their towers, or at least the base, they don't even need to defend this tier 2 and tier 3 tower, tier 1 tower. They just need to defend their barracks, and if they're able to do that for a long enough time, they will get the advantage, because Mirana will be able to do a lot more damage than anything that the Dire can farm up. We see a Shackle, we see a Hex on the Windrunner. Shadow Shaman gonna try to get out. The Demonic Purge on the Mirana taking a lot of damage from some Shadow Poison also. Shackle Shot doesn't match. Fisher going on Shadow Shaman, wants to continue going. This disruption on the Mirana. Gonna be a Burst Strike on the Mirana too. Ravage is there from the Tidehunter, and looks like Earthshaker is gonna go down. Windrunner is gonna try to run away from this as fast as possible. Queen of Pain was there too. I don't think they should try to defend this tower, because this tower is gonna die. There we go. And there we have a blink in on the Queen of Pain. Being hexed, taking a lot of damage once again. Shackle Shot doesn't latch. Tidehunter being on a killing spree, getting the last hit with his Gush. And the next tier 2 tower is looking pretty squishy. We have Edict up on the Leshrac. There we go. Look at that tower go. It goes so fast. Sand King almost having his Blink Dagger also. We have Mana Boots on the Leshrac. Who are we missing? Where's the Shadow Demon? Oh, Shadow Demon teleport back to base. He got Tranquil Boots. Okay. Just checking what items everybody has. Mirana got a Ring of Aquila, which is basically the only items he has so far. Seems to be going for a Yasha, but that's not going that fast. Fisher's gonna go down once again. Arrow's gonna hit on the Shadow Shaman, doing a lot of damage. 1 star some would be enough, but the Burst Strike is there, Stun from the Shrike is there, Echo Slam is there to finish off the Shadow Shaman. Sand King will not leave with his life. Ooh, Sonic Wave doesn't hit on the Sand King, but Sand King will still go down to the Queen of Pain's Shadow Strike. Leshrac being on the run, and Shout from the Queen of Pain will finish him up. Double kill for the Queen of Pain. Tidehunter is the last one that's going to be on the run from the Queen of Pain again. And he still has a lot of mana though. He could still do something with it. But he's being chased by more. Shackle Shot doesn't hit. The right clicks are there. Power Shot will go through. And then one more right click and he will be down. Or maybe the Shadow Strike will already kill him. Queen of Pain getting the last hit. Kill wasn't close enough to the rest to be a triple kill though, but we're gonna call it a triple kill for her. And a good team fight for the Radiant. Sand King got his Blink Dagger complete. This gold difference that the Dire has now, 10k, that's gonna be all towers and of course the 4 kills difference, a little bit of farm maybe. They're gonna need to hang on to that by continuously pushing in. That is the difference that they have now. We have once again some server lag from the game. Shadow Shaman taking a lot of damage here, also from the power shot. Is gonna try to TP out. Doesn't have a TP on cooldown though. But Leshrac is there to help him out. Blink is gonna be there from the Shadow Shaman, who's gonna put a ward on the Windrunner. Fisher is gonna be there to help out the Windrunner though. And he will be... No, Burrow Strike is there, Blink Dagger from the Sand King, and Ether Shock, sorry, finishing off the Windrunner. And that's a comeback once again for the Dire. If the Radiant gets kills, they should back off every time. That's basically what I'm gonna say now, because they can keep their advantage, or they don't have an advantage, but they can try to take advantage. So, Shadow Shaman is gonna go down here, Arrow from Mirana finishing him off. A lot of action happening in this game, by the way. Just have to say. Oh, Shadow Demon wants to do a disruption. Mirana knows it, so she pops her ulti. And everybody's gonna be able to back off in safety. So, what I was saying, the Radiant are still able to take this game, I think. But if they, I mean, it looks like the game is heavily an advantage for the Dire as they're taking all the fights. They're taking all the kills. There goes the Queen of Pain, killed off by the Sand King. They are orchestrating when and where the fights are happening. But if the Radiant are able to defend their base and are able to get the farm from the kills they get while the Dire is overextending, then they still have quite a chance, as long as Mirana is gonna be the one to take the kills, who now has her Blade of Alacrity, so still building towards the Yasha. Yeah, she could be quite big, and she could be able to they could be able to turn this game around. Still 10k advantage for the Dire. Oh, just like we checked. Let's check the experience. It's not that big a difference. 4k advantage for the Dire. We have some extra wards here, but the Radiant doesn't have any time to ward. They won't be able. Yeah, they have been forced in their base for a long time. They're gonna take Roshan uncontested. There's a ward for the Radiant here, and there's one in the forest here, which has only just been placed, but with the last team fight. Nah. Yeah, we're gonna see Roshan going down. I guess maybe Tidehunter is gonna pick up the Aegis. Not sure, to be fair. It's gonna be Leshrac. Well, yeah, of course. If he gets back up with full his mana, then he will still be able to do a lot. Well, Tidehunter, if once he's done his Ravage, if he still gets back up with full HP and mana, then you know he still has his Ravage on cooldown. Oh, Shadow Shaman, what are you doing? All by yourself. He's gonna go back. He has backup now. This tower is gonna go down to the creeps, I think, but I think some of the Radiant might lose their lives. There's gonna be a Blanking and a Burrow Strike, and Earthshake is gonna teleport out. And there's a chicken and a Blinking from the Shadow Shaman, who gets the Ether Shock and takes a kill. We see a disruption done on the Windrunner, who's still trying to get the courier. Leshrac's getting the last hit on her. She got a bit greedy for the courier. I think she was able to get away if she wasn't going for that one, but she didn't want to. Even though the courier would have provided us a nice amount of gold for the Radiant. Gold which they dearly need. And let's see how far they can defend this, because everything is up, I believe. There's an epicenter. There's a Ravage. Well, there's always going to be a Nova. There's everything. And there's no Demonic Purge for 8 seconds. Okay. So that's the thing they don't have. Pipe is up on the Dire. Tidehunter having that one complete. Shadow Shaman wards are going to go down. Creepwave is being killed off pretty fast. Earthshaker is a Burrow Strike. Ravage is there, hitting 4 off of Radiant. And they are on the run. Or no, Tidehunter is on the run, being a little overextending. Shadow Demon taking an arrow. Is going to take a lot of damage. Sonic Wave is there. But Mirana killing off the Shadow Demon pretty fast, and Mirana getting a triple kill, also killing off the other with the Star Storm that she had. Epicenter is gonna go off, but doesn't kill anybody of the Radiants. And I think that Oh, Leshrac wants to do a little bit extra damage on the... There we go. On the barracks when he can. He doesn't even go for the kill anymore. They go for the barracks. They know that's their goal. There we go. Barracks are down. I wonder why nobody of the Radiant want to go for this. They could so go for this. It's only a Sand King and Leshrac. Arrow is gonna hit on the Sand King. Queen of Pain is there with a shout. Mirana taking the last hit with a Star Storm. Leshrac on the run. Buyback from the Sand King. Leshrac taking a lot of damage, doing some damage with his Nova, but is gonna try to run out. And there we go. Queen of Pain taking the last hit with her shout. But they did get barracks, and if they keep pushing full force like they're doing now, even though they lose heroes, they have to do this. They know that Mirana is getting bigger by every minute that they're delaying the push-ins. So this is basically the only strategy that they can have. They're going for full push strategy. We already knew that earlier, but they're losing a lot of lives. Mirana getting triple kills, even with these barracks down, it could still go either way. Look at the kills difference. It's only 4. Major gold difference is gonna be from the towers and the barracks now, and okay, some last hits too. I'll grant that. Yeah, a lot of last hits actually. Shadow Shaman having 109 last hits, and the highest on the Radiant is 66, which is the same amount as the Tidehunter, almost the same amount as Leshrac. So that's a lot of creeps difference. We have a BKB up on Leshrac. See, Blink Dagger on the Sand King, we already knew that. BKB up also on the Shadow Shaman. We already saw the pipe from the Tidehunter. And, ooh, this we didn't see yet. We see a gem up on the Shadow Demon, or at least I didn't see that. Mirana's ultimate is not going to be as safe as he had. This tower was already gone. Waiting for the creep waves to be pushing in here. And they don't know that the Shadow Demon has a gem. Shadow Demon popping his BKB. Ravage is gonna go off. Hits on all 5 of the Radiant Zero. Leshrac getting the Mirana dead first. Epicenter's there. Leshrac getting a double kill, also killing off the Vengeful Spirit. And that's everybody of the Radiant dying. Mirana buying back, but I think this melee barracks is gonna go down. Disruption, well, Shadow Demon disrupted himself, so he can get some copies of himself to do some extra damage on the melee barracks. And this is, well, the GG is called. GG is called, and that's so much teamfight that they can't withstand it. And if they wanted to, they should have tried to have better control at the lanes early game. That's probably where they went wrong, letting Leshrac push in all those 3 towers at a time, or in a row. That is where it went wrong, I think. Even though if you look at the push, I mean, if you look at the lineup, that's already... the lineups already say quite a bit already, with a team fight on one side and just lack of team fight on the other side. Even though the Echo Slams were nice, and Earthshaker did a good job with his Fishers. But, yeah, it's not gonna cut it. So, Tough Bananas, still able to try to take a win, and going towards the next round for this DreamHack Qualifiers. Oh, Buller, gonna go down. Windrunner taking the kill. No man up on Leshrac. Let's see, we don't have disconnects. Oh yeah, we do. Earthshaker and Windrunner are the only ones still left in the game. Let's see. Well, I feel like I've only was able to say what's going on and stuff, because there was so much going on at the same time. Ooh, like, oh, nice shackle. Let's get a little bit of right clicks. Oh, power shot finishes off the Sand King. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Leshrac. Oh, focus fire on the Windrunner. It's probably gonna go able to. Is it gonna be able to kill him? No. Yes, power shot finish him off. Killing spree on the Windrunner. Double kill for the Windrunner. Nice one. But yeah, in the meantime, creeps will still hit the tower. Ancient. Oh, we hear the Ravage, but we can't see it anymore. There we go.